Well, I tried to warn people, but as expected, Continental is not the grand slam it should have been. So for those completely new, essentially the Continental is a prequel series about the John Wick universe. It does not have Keanu, it just focuses on more of the side characters, and apparently it's fairly disappointing. And I usually find IGN not very trustworthy in their reviews, but boy, this one was very thorough and brutal and hard to dispute.
World building on its own terms. If you liked Ruby Rose's Mute Enforcer in Chapter 2, hey, congrats, there are now 2 Mute Assassins, and they have funny haircuts. The guy kind of looks like a cross between the Berries and Cream dude and Lord Farquaad. If you liked Lawrence Fishburne's Bowery King, hey, there's now a Bowery Queen.
Now, in of itself, fan service and using the member berry approach is not inherently bad. It obviously does have a bad reputation with things like Rise of Skywalker. Using member berries may not work depending on the project. This one seems more a moderate version, but yeah, there are some laughable stand-in for other characters. There's apparently a guy with very Keanu features, and apparently he's our new Keanu, even though it's in the past, evoking the other characters who magically exist in a different timeline. Because of course they do. Now with Star Wars, that's built into the franchise, so Han Solo and Kylo sharing many tics, or even many overlapping qualities. You just have to live with that. The way that Vader and Kenobi overlap, that's built into the story, but this is the John Wick universe, so people just rhyming with one another seems a little strange. But let's get to the real dilemma here. Is the action really great? And the answer is no.
High table mythology as the cool-ass action, and neither is executed with any sort of passion or specificity, so this thing really just kind of feels, at times, like an action series that is kind of masquerading as John Wick.
So apparently we're going to get subpar action, and the plot is not very intriguing. There's a few good acting performances apparently, but overall, it's just not worth really checking out. It's not terrible, it's just kind of a fun, silly action series, but its connections to the John Wick universe are thin. You don't really need to see this to enjoy the movies, but hopefully I'm wrong and I'll check it out for myself, but it does not look good for the Continental.